Hey guys, welcome back to our channel here at Coyote Classics. Today we're going to test drive this 1971 Chevy Camaro, real deal RS SS Camaro that was cloned into a Z28. Not quite sure why they did that at the time, but according to the data code, it is a real super sport. It's got the RS front and rear and just a fantastic looking driver. Now when I went to buy this car, the paint is such a dark gray charcoal metallic. I thought it was black. In certain lights it is, but it is a dark gray charcoal metallic. Very, very solid car. If you go to underneath of it, the floors, frame rails, trunk, all that is super solid. As we go around to the front here, it is a driver condition car, so it does have some chips and stuff like that. It's got a nick on the chrome on the original grille. Other than that, the original grille looks good. It's not busted out or anything like that. Front bumpers are original. Just a really nice looking front on this car. So we're going along here on the passenger side gap. Has a really nice even gap from front to back. And all the way across the top of the hood, it lines up really nicely. We do have a little paint chip right here. I would classify this car as a great cruise night car, driver condition, local car show quality car. According to the previous owner, he's had it for 14 or 15 years, and this car was painted before he got it. So the paint job on this car is definitely at least 14 years old, and still looks awesome, but it does have some chips and nicks in it. Driver's side gap is also nice and even from front to back. It also lines up nice across the top of the hood, the fender. Painted on stripes. It's got Goodyear Eagles, and the tire tread is super thick on it, so really nice tires. As we go here to the gap on the front passenger side fender, really nice gap from top to bottom all the way down here. There's a little tiny little bubble or a paint run. It almost looks like a little tiny paint run right here, very small. Other than that, the lower fender is in excellent shape. Rocker's good, bottom corner of the door is excellent. Dog leg in here, this is where a lot of the Camaros and stuff like that rust out, and this one is perfect. Over the wheel well is nice, door fits good. We've got this car idling to where it's just, you can just hear that cam, it just sounds great. A guy can always turn the idle up a little bit if you want, but when you turn the air conditioning on, it still idles fine, it just drops it down a little more. We went ahead and put a brand new dual exhaust system on this from front to back. Back bumper shines excellent. Got the RS tail lights and everything, same as the front end. So I'm pretty sure this is a real RS. Z28 emblems again on the back. It's got the rear spoiler, and the spoiler lines up nice. Top of the trunk lid lines up good. The paint on the trunk lid is nice. On the spoiler, there's a little tiny little crack in the paint on the spoiler right here. Maybe two little tiny little spots of buffing compound in there. As we look at the back glass, it does have a few micro scratches in the back glass, and all this trim in here is all original as well. Back shelf's in excellent shape. Dalton just pointed something out. If you got to be in the right angle. I couldn't even see it before, but if you're in the right angle, you can just see there's some paint imperfections right here in the sail.
Yeah, in the clear or something.
Yeah, probably in the clear. Just, you can barely feel them here. So it does have a few paint imperfections right in this area.
Sharp car though. I love the charcoal gray with the white stripes.
I was just pointing it out. This car I thought was black when I first bought it. So P235 60 15s, and look at those tires. I mean, there's my fingers in them. They're brand new freaking tires. I mean, they don't have much rubber on it at all. Also, the previous owner I purchased this car from was an older gentleman. You know, didn't beat on it, just took good care of it. Door rubbers. Door rubbers were painted or changed during restoration. They're not original, but they are, you know, again, older, but they're pliable. Check that corner out of the door, it's excellent. Bottom of the door is in great shape. We completely took it through a detail shop. Jay did a great job detailing it all out. The roof rail rubbers and stuff are all good as well. Door jambs were all painted the dark charcoal at that time. Door panels, both front and rear door panels are real decent, but they're not perfect. You can tell they're original, so they have some little scuffing in the black paint here. And just around this lip right in here, around the cup holder, it's just a little loose on the outside panel. As far as our headliner is in excellent shape. It's very nice and tight, not wrinkled at all. Dome light works. Carpet is nice, but again, 20 years old or original probably. It's got a little fuzz to the carpet. Back seat is excellent. Door panels are nice. Their original door panel still on it. Does have the seat belts for 2. Passenger side seats excellent. As we sit in here, it does have an aftermarket radio and it does work. I used it the other day. Opening up the glove box, all the correct brand new SS, RSSS emblems and stuff are in here, 350 emblems. Still has all the original literature and stuff like that here. The other thing is the dash pad, Dalton. These Camaros, they always raise up and are just in terrible condition. This dash pad is really in great shape. We also went ahead and put a brand new Super Sport steering wheel and center on it. Factory tack works. The gas gauge works. Temp gauge works. Clock does not work. And the factory amp gauge does not work. It does come with a new amp gauge if a guy wants to put that in, and we do have a new one. It just came in. As far as the dual gate shifter, the shifter is in beautiful shape. That horseshoe shifter is nice. Driver's side seats in excellent shape. It looks like it might have, it's got one tiny little scuff. It's not a hole all the way through, but just a little scuff right there. And also your driver's side door panel is exactly the same as a passenger. It's got a couple little cracks in this one and some scuffs as well, but great looking car.
I think this car is so neat because it's got a lot of originality, and that's something that you don't see too often in a muscle car.
No, exactly.
Like that 72 Cougar, that you can kind of expect some originality because it's not a car that's built to haul ass.
Yeah, this car hasn't been beat to hell.
No.
You know, that's the thing with it. That's a good point, Dalton. And if you go to the, I guess we didn't take undercarriage of this one because it was sold right away. Took a deposit right away before we even, as soon as we got it in. But we power washed the undercarriage. The undercarriage is in great shape as well. I love what Todd at Gary's Tire did on that exhaust. Just fantastic tips, nice sound. Gonna rev it up a little bit. Again, the tire tread and stuff is perfect on the back one over here. That sounds really nice.
I love that.
Yeah, he does a nice job on our exhaust work. Look how that door shut. I mean, you barely even shut that door.
I didn't even think I shut it all the way, but
no,
I did.
You did. It latches nice. As far as the gap goes, it's just a little tighter in the very top than it is in the bottom, but not bad at all. Again, driver quality paint. If you look down here, no rust, no bubbles, no issues. Over the quarter panel is in excellent shape as well. Wheels are nice. Bottom of the driver's door is all in great shape. I don't see any issues or bubbles there. Lower fender's nice as well. Really a nice car.
Yeah, it is.
Worst part of the car, in my opinion, is this driver's door panel. I mean, and it's to be expected, man. How old is the car? You want to do a little math in your head?
Oh God, I never was good at math.
All right. Anyway, we got a couple little cracks in this door panel, but again, it's original if you want. This panel here can be replaced separate from the top part.
49 years, I believe. Is that right?
71?
Yeah.
49 years?
9. I'm gonna get so much crap from the
you're
YouTubers.
right. You're definitely
49?
right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So our corner of the door on this side's good too. Never had any body issues. No body filler, nothing like that. It does need a couple of these little plugs, and they're about $4, so they stick right in there. Got the factory VIN stamping and little sticker in here as well. Let's go ahead and drive this thing, dude. As far as our seat, we talked about, it's in good shape. We're kind of turning ourselves into, Coyote Classics is kind of turning ourselves into like a headquarters of 70 to 73 Camaros, man. Seriously, we've had a ton this summer.
Yeah, I lost track of how many of these cars we sold this summer, but they're really starting to come back.
Oh, they're definitely the new incoming muscle car. And we've mentioned it many times before. It's because of the room. I mean, we're both big guys, and in here, I don't feel
it's
so big.
it's just a cool body style as well. I mean, totally transformed it from 69 to 70. I mean, threw it out and started with something new, and it took a little while for him to catch on, but I don't know, I like them.
I do too. As far as our wipers work perfectly. Got the antenna in the windshield, the antenna works, horn works, everything works here, guys, but the clock and the amp gauge. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the air on a second. Air does work. We did put a brand new air compressor in it.
Man, that sounds good.
It does, man. Tack works great too. I hope it stops good. And it does. Stops beautiful. As I mentioned before, we turned that air. When you turn that air on, it does drop that RPM just a little bit, but it sits there and idles nice. Again, air's blowing ice cold.
Yeah, it does feel nice.
Transmission shifts good. Speedometer works excellent. 60 mile an hour right there. We're doing about 2,600 RPM. Kickdown works awesome. We fixed that.
Yeah, man, that sounds good.
There's no hands on the wheel right here, D. Just going straight down the road.
Real nice driving Camaro.
It is. It's not rattly. It's not shaky. It does have a couple little tiny little rock chips. They're original. One here and one there. Probably the original windshield. All in all, man.
Hidden antenna.
Air conditioning's coming out on it.
Yeah, the air is so nice in a muscle car.
It is. Really good car.
Yeah, it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Coyote Classics. This is Dalton and Chad signing off.